On this week's episode of FPTV Beta, we have all the spooky clips from the Halloween edition of Roommates, a bunch of random items on the Joe Show, and some really amazing, incredible, great web videos consisting of people fighting at McDonald's and the worst start to a newscast ever. Stay tuned, this is FPTV Beta. I'm Nick Caramico, and welcome to another episode of FPTV Beta. First, I would like to remind you to visit FPTV25.com for news about FPTV and from around campus, as well as reviews like my review currently on Rock Band 3. You can even visit FPTV25.com from your phone's mobile browser. Next week, I will announce the winner of our holiday movie poll, still currently up on the website. In the most recent episode of Roommates Challenge, the producers went in a Halloween theme. Let's check out how they were set transformed for this wonderful episode.
Well, I'm very excited. I think this is the best looking set Roommates has had.
Yeah, it looks
There's been
great.
some ones to compete with it, but this is definitely, I think, the most intense.
It's really stellar.
Yeah, Mike Davies, executive producer, purchased all the stuff and it looks fantastic.
While the set looked pretty amazing, the content this week was also really funny. In the new trivia section, the male team struggled pretty hard with a kind of simple question.
What is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo?
No, I'm not gonna. Okay.
Isn't it? It's a clownfish.
Most likely.
It's a clownfish. They talk to a what's Ellen DeGeneres' name in it? Layla?
Oh no. What is it? Dory, I think.
Dory.
5,
Dory's the moron.
4, 3,
Dory and
Norman.
2, Norman. The correct answer is...
What is Norman?
What is the correct answer?
Marlin.
Okay, you don't get points for the correct
Norman
answer.
was
Marlin.
close, though.
That was close.
Marlin?
I'll give you props for Norman. That was
guess.
close.
Now the question was who was Nemo's father, but they seemed to get caught up thinking Ellen DeGeneres' character for some reason, but finally settled on the random name Norman. Okay, so with this next question wasn't the Whoopee question, it was equally as entertaining. Check it out.
What is the one thing you will never let your roommate live down?
For whatever reason, Pat was sleepwalking or something, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and Pat's at the foot of my bed sleeping, like passed out. And I woke up and I was like, "What is going on?" And he's like, "I don't know. Like I'm sleepwalking." He's like freaking out. I'll never let him live that down, because that's just weird.
That was actually really good. I like that one. That was a good one.
Hey, at least he's not afraid to throw his roommate under the bus on FPTV. His response made for a very interesting interaction when his roommate came back and tried to match the answer.
What is the one thing that your roommate will never let you live down?
Oh, do I have to say that?
Yep.
Do I
I think
have
I
to
know
say
it.
that?
Okay.
Wait, is
Okay.
it that thing?
You have to
Like-
say it. What do you think it is?
So, dude.
Oh,
I'm pretty
dude,
sure.
this is awful. I don't know if I should say this because if it's not that, that's like even worse.
It's that, yeah.
Okay.
It's that.
All right.
I think no doubt.
This is
think-
fairly too extremely embarrassing. I slept walked into his bed one night this year,
That's it.
and it was feet to head, and I woke up to him going, "Dude, what the are you doing in my bed?" And I was like, "Dude, this is my bed. What are you talking about?" And then I kind of came out of it, and I was like, "This is actually not my bed." And so I went back, and so that hurt for me to just say that.
I was gonna, yeah,
To
it
the
must.
world.
But you got
Yeah.
the point.
I was sleeping though, so.
Yes, unfortunately it was that thing. He luckily censors himself and repeatedly makes the point that he was just sleepwalking. No funny business going on there. Both teams were really good sports about answering that question. The teams were equally as revealing when it came time for this unique Whoopee question. Here is this week's Whoopee question of the week.
What is time for tonight's Whoopee question? Whoopee question! Get some Whoopee.
Get some
so
Whoopee.
mad at me for that.
Stop.
Really? Like,
All right.
really?
I heard that's going to be a very popular Halloween costume this year.
Skanky room.
Skanky Roommate's host.
That's funny.
That's what all the girls are doing. What? I don't know. Anyway, we had one roommate's question that we just threw out the window because it was too cliche and it happened all the time before. So
What was it?
I wish I changed my answer.
the first
too.
question was,
Yeah.
where's the one place on campus you want to make Whoopee before you graduate? And it's always
like
the
a six
bubble on that seal
wish
in
I
front of the
said
library
graduate.
so you
Is
can hear
it-
that
is this a general
ping
question?
up and down.
So you
can hear the ping up and down.
So-
I never thought of that. Which place?
And you know the
one that
seal
makes
right in
duck
front of the library.
noise?
Every time you clap, it pings.
Oh my
So
god,
like,
that's wicked funny.
That's actually kind of.
you know, top of the bubble, all that fun stuff. But tonight's question in the theme of Halloween:
Pierce Hall.
if you could make a roommate with a person, not
Make
in
roommate?
You can make roommate with
Did
someone.
I say that? FPTV beta. That's what that'll be on. If you could make Whoopee. Not
be
with
any
Pat
hotter.
Dolliver.
I got you.
Not with Pat
It
Dolliver.
seems that that's already happened with that
Jesus.
question.
There
There we go.
If you could make
Had to
Whoopee
do it.
with a person,
You had to do it.
what would be the
Saw it coming.
ideal Halloween costume they would be dressed
Oh.
as? So you would be making Whoopee with a person, and they would be dressed in this costume. Any costume you'd like.
Wow.
Any costume?
Any costume. Dressed up as any person, anything, anyone, any costume.
Pat's is stupid, Brennan.
It's so
Think
stupid.
stupid.
It's so bad.
Dress up as anything? I don't know.
I wish I had said Godzilla.
Godzilla.
I'm trying to think of what he would say.
5, 4, 3.
Lax bro girl.
Oh my God!
No way!
I can't believe that you had
That was the stupidest answer I ever heard!
Gentlemen, you just redeemed yourself.
That was perfect.
But there's no way you can get it. The pumpkins are falling, everything. It's time for the end of the show. But we have to ask you, Grace, the person you're making Whoopee to, what would they be dressed up as?
That was awesome, dude. I can't believe that.
This got a little weird really fast.
Got a
this
little weird
answer.
really fast.
Just think something I would say.
Like Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
No, that's
No,
not
it's
my
worse
answer.
than that.
Obama.
Obama. No, she actually says a criminal in a black ski mask.
Then I would.
Dude, I knew it.
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound like
you
a
want to get
criminal.
raped by a
You think I want
convict.
that?
The other day we were talking about rape fantasies.
Well,
Pretty good stuff there, and we won't go too much into detail on the girl's fantasy there, but if you watch the full episode, she does continue down that strange road. If you didn't notice from those clips, there was a blow-up cat on the set, and that got handed around quite a bit. Here's a little montage of the cat's life on Roommates this week. That's all the Roommates clips this week. If you would like to be a contestant on the Roommates Challenge, please email daviesm@franklinpierce.edu. We'll be back after this short break.